tools, and we will finish the job.
The first and the, get it started. It's right, and it's right. It's right, it's terrible. Oh my, get out of the way.
It's been said that all of life is just a series of steps. Some steps are very small. Some steps are very difficult and courageous. Some steps require a great deal of thought and planning, while others are as comfortable and as easy as going for a stroll with a trusted friend. But whatever steps we take in our lives, one thing is true: we are going to take them. As long as we live, we'll change, and we'll always be stepping out to see what's out there, taking steps into the future. Today, we'd like to invite you to take such a step into your own future and into Canada's future, into the world of communications with Rogers. And we think you'll find the future a very rewarding place to be. To know the future, we must understand the past. All that is good and fine about this country begins with the fact that it is a country. Canada exists literally because people with vision saw the absolute necessity to link it from sea to sea with a great railway and ultimately its attendant telegraph lines. A railway does more than move produce. It moves people, and with people come cultures, ideas, and knowledge. Without this first step, Canada would not be what it is today. Another important early step in the communication link that defines this country was the first issue of the first weekly trade paper ever in Canada, published by John Bain Maclean. Canadian Grocer and General Storekeeper was the first in a long list of periodicals, business publications, business newspapers and management magazines, monthly magazines, daily newspapers, and broadcasting and cable operations that makes up the Maclean-Hunter organization that we know today. Those initial 11,000 monthly copies of Canadian Grocer were a small first step in a great venture that has now expanded, that has room for us all in its vision. Another early step was taken by this man, Edward Samuel Rogers Sr., a radio pioneer who founded Rogers Majestic Radio Corporation, the first manufacturer of plug-in radio sets. He launched the world's first alternating current radio station, CFRB. His personal vision of communications as the most vital link for Canada, he passed on to his son, Ted Rogers. Rogers and communications, two words that are almost synonymous. With Maclean-Hunter joining Rogers, with the publishing, combined cable and broadcasting, with Cantel, Canada's national communications company has become even more so. So, just what does that mean to the country, and more importantly, to you personally? Well, let's take a look at Rogers and the series of steps that brought it to where it is today. Ted Rogers saw the future of communications, and in 1960, he created one of Canada's first FM radio stations. And as first steps go, this one was an important one. By 1967, Rogers saw the future of the fledgling cable TV industry. Many experts of the day disagreed, but it's safe to say that cable television has reinvented all of our lives. With acquisitions over the years and the recent merger with Maclean-Hunter Cable, Rogers now serves over 2.4 million cable subscribers. As with most revolutions, events tend to move quickly. Technology leaps ahead. And today, Rogers offers almost boundless opportunities for modern-minded individuals who are interested in this fast-growing, evolving industry. Because cable, you see, is a two-way fiber coaxial broadband network, the one best capable of delivering the next generation of interactive TV services, including video on demand, electronic program guides, and home shopping. Rogers has formed joint ventures with companies such as Microsoft and IBM to develop and deploy the hardware and software platforms to deliver these services. And we've begun plans to use our existing two-way broadband network to deliver high-speed access to PCs through cable modems, up to 1,000 times faster than most common telephone modems. We call this delivery system Cable Link, and it's part of the new wave at Rogers. Rogers Community and Specialty Channels broadcast a wide range of shows and events of interest to our wide range of subscribers in our truly Canadian service. And speaking of broadcasting, Rogers strongly believes in the future of commercial broadcasting. With the addition of McLean Hunter's broadcasting operations, Rogers will continue to provide an array of voices heard in this land, and that includes the young voices on YTV, Canada's National Youth Network, and CFMT, Canada's first and only multicultural TV channel. And with the addition of McLean Hunter and its various successful publications, the picture becomes clearer. What better than to provide information, education, and entertainment electronically via cable as well as in the traditional printed form? The talented, creative people at McLean Hunter will have a new, brighter, bigger universe in which to shine, thanks to this strategic affiliation. In 1985, Rogers took another step into the world of wireless communications. Cantel is Canada's only cellular company, providing telephone and paging services from BC to Newfoundland. With constant innovation and a dedication to customer service, Cantel is another part of this made-in-Canada communications story. And with the addition of McLean Hunter paging, Cantel's already strong paging business becomes even stronger. Cantel heralds the way of the future in convenient, low-cost, go-anywhere communications. The Rogers of today grew from a series of steps taken by a number of individuals, just like yourself. These steps were necessary if Canadians were to compete against international organizations and continue to own our own culture. And these steps have provided jobs, opportunities, and benefits to Canadians in all walks of life. Taking the right steps is what this video and real life are all about.
Welcome to Rogers. It's a tremendous pleasure to be here with you, and I'm sorry that I can't be in person with you. I know there'll be opportunities as we go forward in the months ahead that at breakfast and other activities I'll have a chance to shake your hand personally and to talk to you about Rogers and all the things that we're trying to do with your help. You know, the companies are so much stronger together than separate. And even though we're small compared to the telephone companies and others, we're working very closely together. We're trying to do great things in your company. And together, we will not fail. You know, we've done a lot of right things, but there's so much more to do. And I need your help. The best is yet to come.
Welcome to Rogers.
أهلا بكم بالروجرز.
Benvenuti da tutti a Rogers.
Bienvenue chez Rogers.
歡迎你加入 Rogers.
Welcome to Rogers.
Bienvenido a Rogers.
Bienvenue à Rogers.
Ayubowan. Rogers sa mga mawin-win. Apisado rin piliganin mo.
Dobrý den, ja хочу привітати вас до Rogers.
Welcome to Rogers.
Mariagat Rogers.
Sagatam Rogers.
Willkommen zu Rogers.
Welcome to Rogers.